Welcome to Drager's International Classic Sales in Burlington, Washington. We want to show you this 1934 Ford pickup. This is probably pretty loud out here. I should have done this inside. This is a 1934 Ford. It's got fiberglass fenders front and rear. The running boards and the body is all steel. So it's a solid car. It's got a good VIN number on it, right on the frame where it's supposed to be and everything. It's been around for a while, as I understand it. It runs and drives. It runs and drives really nice. Got a 350 Chevy in it with a 350 turbo automatic, and it's clipped. It's got, you can see the setup right there a bit. So it's made to drive, and they did a good job on it. It's clean. I don't think we found much of anything in bad spots. We haven't cleaned on it or done anything on it. There's some chips in the paint, you know, in the spots here, like that a little bit, but overall, it's really decent. Window rolls up, down good. It's got a tilt column in it. Got a tach right there. It's all finished nicely. Got electric wiper in it. If you're going to drive it in the rain, I wouldn't. Oh, gotta shut it just a little harder. Well, there you go, it shuts good. Little chip right there, and there's a little chip and scratching right in there. Oh, there's a long one right there. I mean, this was done a few years ago. I really don't know how long ago it was done. I got a list of things on it, but I haven't really looked the list over too good. You can see it's got Toyos on there, and they got a lot of rubber on there, and all that looks good. There's a spot right there. Another one. So they don't have the chains on here. They got it bracketed, so you'd have to unbolt it right here to put the tailgate down. I like the pinstriping on here. It's all across there. Chrome bumpers. Look at those nice exhaust system coming out of there. They're big. Anyway, this thing sounds really good. Steel bed underneath. Rubber mat on top. And there's a little something right there. There's another little spot right there. It's not a fresh car, but it's really in great shape. I'm impressed with it. I figured it had fiberglass running boards on it with the fiberglass fenders, but they're not. There's something right there. There's another chip right there. This door is all good. The window, both sides roll up and down real good. Got pinstriping across the dash there. You see the door jambs, they all look good across. It's a good looking rig. We just lifted the seat off So we could see underneath the seat, see what's in here. If you didn't know it was there, there's a fire extinguisher there. If the cab's on fire, I don't know how you're going to get it, but anyway, it's got it. You can see back in there. A little dark in here, but anyway, I just wanted to show you that so you can see it. I want to show you this a little bit farther. Here's the bare metal, or painted metal. There are two small holes right here. They've been painted over, so I don't think they're going to go any farther. So everything looks good otherwise. I'd pull the carpet out here, but it's glued down pretty good. You can see the battery box right here. Oh, there's the battery. Now I shut this door. See, I probably too hard. Anyway, it closes good. And I see there's a spot right there, the running board, but not much, you know, and they don't even put a step plate on this thing, so it's interesting. Anyway, got spare tire on there. You can see that 350 in there underneath there. Then again, I like all the pinstriping it's got on it. Like right here, it's got two different colors of pinstriping on there. That's pretty neat. It's got the Greyhound on here. Anyway, it's a pretty neat car, and it's in decent shape. I think you'd be real happy with this car. It looks good. It runs good. So I want to show you that this is cold. All this is cold. The manifolds are cold. The engine's cold. We haven't had it running since yesterday. We just got this 1934 Ford in. That's a 350 Chevy right there with a 350 turbo automatic. Andrew's going to start it now, cold. So we just started it, but we're going to start it again, and what you're going to hear, you can hear the gear drive. It's got a Peter something gear drive in it instead of a chiming chain, and you can hear it. I think they sound neat. So we're going to show you the lights. We don't have a dimmer switch on these lights that we know of at this point in time, and maybe there isn't. And the turn signals are on the cowls right there on both sides. See that flashing? And you got the horn and the wipers. They're electric. See that? They're electric, so you're all set. Brake light over there, turn signals. They work and everything. I'm going to walk underneath this 34 Ford pickup for you and show you the underside. I've not cleaned on this thing too much. It just needs a little bit of wiping in some spots, like the rear end could be wiped down a little bit better. I mean, I just put it up on the lift for the first time, and I could probably clean on these guys a little bit. Look like they just need to be wiped off. But anyway, I just wanted to get a quick video of it. It's actually pretty clean. It's just got like a light dusting of maybe a little bit of grease in some spots. Maybe some motor oil that's come back from the engine, but really pretty clean under here. There's the bottom side of the bed. The black paint's kind of peeled off in some spots, but all the wood's solid. All the metal, frame's all good. Running boards are good. I think these back fenders they're fiberglass on both sides. The running boards are metal. Light's not cooperating with me. Anyway, there's not much to show you under here because it's all in good shape. And the paint could be a little bit better in some spots. I mean, the paint's flaking there on that running board support. But
Look how nice the frame is. I mean, it's all in great shape. All the metal in the cab is good. I don't see anything bad rust-wise or anything. It's just good metal everywhere I look. There's the bottom of the Turbo 350. It even says Turbo 350 on it. There's the bottom of the small block Chevy 350. Got a rack and pinion set up on here. It looks like they customized all that, and the way they built it all. I mean, this looks like they welded all this on to get it to work. But I don't know what it's out of. I mean, I think it's a Mustang too, but it looks like it's they had to narrow it a little bit to get it in, but they made it work. I mean, it looks like they just bolted it on too. They got it to fit the way they wanted it to, and then they just bolted it directly to the frame. So it steers nice and easy. Ford is pretty neat. It grew on me when I first looked at it. It might have been the color combination. I am not absolutely positive, but I really like it now. I mean, it runs good. The 350 Chevy in there, and it's got the gear drive on it. It's got automatic 350 automatic transmission. It works good. I mean, you can tell just going down this road how smooth it is and how quiet it is. I mean, it just works well. Had the same owner for like 5 years, so we bought it. We're going to go southbound now on I-5, so you get an idea what this thing's like driving down the freeway. We'll test the speedometer to see how the speedometer compares with what on Andrew's phone. 72. We're at 70 right there. 72. The speedometer matches up pretty damn close, I'd say. See, we're doing 70 right here, and that's the speed limit right here on the section of the freeway. So you can see how well it's going down the road. It drives. I think it drives good.
Yeah, it's dragging down the road just fine.
Short drive down the freeway for you so you get an idea. It does run just fine going down the freeway. This is a nice car. Whoever buys this is going to be very happy with it. I like the Greyhound up front there on the hood. It's an all steel body and steel running boards and
fiberglass front and rear fenders. So you get going around the roundabouts and all that sort of stuff, so you get a good idea how it runs and drives on all the different kinds of streets in a short period of time. Andrew's going to let me out right here.
Gotta like the 1934 Fords. They're just super neat. I've had not a lot of these. You don't come across too many of these pickups. I've had them both street rotted and stock. If you're interested in this 1934 Ford, give us a call, 206-533-9600.